Hello Retromoviegirl fans, my name is Retromoviegirl and today I have for you Falling Under You, which is, Falling Under You. It's part of the Fix trilogy by Laurel Page. This is a novella done by 101 Dark Nights, and what basically this is, it's part of the Fix trilogy. Like I just said, the Fix trilogy is about a business run by a man named Hudson, and basically what goes on in him and his brothers and the connected characters' personal lives and professional lives. But for this one, I don't have any other novels from the Fix trilogy. I only have Falling Under You because I found it interesting. Anyway, the story is about Norma Anders and her personal assistant, and Boyd find Boyd makes an interesting proposal that he wants to have sexual control over Norma. He's always liked Norma, perhaps even loved Norma. He continues to do his job as a personal assistant. So in that way, instead of the woman being the personal assistant, it's the man. So Laurel Page has turned this very tropey thing on its head. It's not normal. It's not what you would normally read. So it's very interesting. And what's interesting about Norma is that she's had to take care of everything. She looks after the financial interests of the Hudson Company, and she looks after her siblings. Her father was abusive and beat both of her siblings and herself at times, and her father is currently in prison. And her sister is afraid to let anyone in, and Norma feels like she has to control everything. But at an office party, when she tries to hit on Hudson, and Hudson says, no, absolutely not, then we get into the point where Boyd makes his move, and you get to see the interesting relationship between Boyd and Norma. And I might not like any of the other Fix trilogy, but I love the audio edition of this book, and it just basically turns the whole idea, which I love this idea, on its head. And it was my first experience with Laurel Page, and I just thought the book was like really interesting because they have a mutual attraction and they agree to get together, but there's a no fraternization clause in the company which prevents accusations or attempts at sexual harassment, which is fine for the company. But when it comes to Norma and Boyd's relationship, it kind of gets in the way. Since this relationship is completely and totally consensual, it kind of puts a damper on what they could possibly have. But later the rules change. But it's very much like 50 Shades of Grey, except they do practice a little like bondage, but that's about it. It's sexy and out of the norm and puts everything on its head, but I really, really like this. And you could consider it a 50 Shades of Grey alternative, which I've talked about before in several videos recently, which I'll put up here on a card. But that's about it. I love this novel, and I wanted to tell you all about it. So that's it for this video, and I want to remind you to like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and please, if you feel so inclined, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you in my very next video. Bye.